Do you know how to cut your sheet music for a vocal audition? Well, in this video, I'm going to share how to cut your music clearly for your next audition. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and the bell for notifications for every time I post a video, just like this one, on all things musical theater and vocalizing. If we haven't met yet, hi and welcome. I'm Tielle Baker, vocal instructor and performing artist and musical theater coach. And I love all things musical theater. I've been performing since I was 6, and I help young singers gain vocal confidence through my vocal techniques and my audition techniques so that they can book that next gig. And I can help you book your next gig too. Okay, everyone likes to cut their sheet music a little differently, so I thought I'd show you how I like to cut my sheet music personally. Be sure to sing through it with a pianist to make sure that all of the cuts are seamless and that it sounds good before you go into the audition. When you photocopy it, that you downsize the ratio to 95% because 8.5 by 11 paper, which is printer paper, is slightly smaller than the songbooks that you're photocopying the song from. So you want to make sure that you downsize the ratio to 95% because you don't want to cut off the bottom of the sheet music, which is the pianist's music. Then they're not going to know what to play. Pro tip, 95%. Make sure your sheet music is clean and clear and easily comprehensible. Do not bring a music book to your audition. The pages could close, it could fall off. Put it in a 3-ring binder and have it double-sided so that when they turn the page, there's sheet music on both sides. Make sure that your song tells a story, that it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Is your song in the correct key for you? Make sure that your track, if you're using a karaoke track, matches your sheet music so that when you go into the audition, you're not confused by why does this sound different? Music notes is a wonderful place where you can transpose, which means to change the key of the song. And they also have an app, which is incredible, that plays your sheet music in the correct key, what's written on the sheet music. What song are you singing at your next audition? Let me know in the comments below. Match the key signatures. So if there's any key changes within the song, that they are clear and that it makes sense. Because you don't want to go from one key into another key and have no transition in between those. For your intro, give yourself 2 to 4 measures of introductory music, no more than that. Print your sheet music so that it's double-sided. And if you don't have double-sided, then go ahead and tape the 2 pages together, the top and bottom. Don't use staples because that could cut the pianist's hand when they turn the page. So use tape. Take out any pages that you don't sing any music from. What song are you singing at your next audition? Let me know in the comments below.
We are diving into cutting our sheet music, and we are cutting my new philosophy. We will be making this a 1minute and 15 seconds, so it'll be like a 32 bar cut. So here we have our sheet music, and we are going to edit this right inside of Preview. So I'm gonna view this as single pages. All right, so we're going to mark a bracket where we wanna start. So here we have our straight line. We're gonna build our brackets. And I'm using this cursor because it snaps it into straight lines, which is great. All right, so here we are. We're gonna play this one time through. Actually, bump, 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 bump. Ba-da-da-dum, bump, bump, bump. We're gonna do it 2 times. And we're gonna go 2 times. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to start, so I'm going to write a text box. I click that, and now here it is right here, and we're going to write start. Okay, good. And now we're going to move that up to here. Okay, so we're going to start, and it's going to play 2 times. Bump, 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 bump. Ba-da-da-dum, bump, bump, bump. Ba-da-ba-dum. Why are you telling me my new philosophy The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss, ha ha ha, Sally Brown, your grades are going down. Ba-da-da-dum. I could have told her my new philosophy. Bum ba-da-ba-dum. All right, so now we're going to cut to a section later in the track. Okay, so I'm going to just skip for now. So we're going to cut from here to some philosophies, pick and choose. So we're just going to delete this page, but I'm going to just mark an X in it for now to know that I'm going to cut that in a minute. All right. So here's our bump ba da da dum, which matches our sheet music previously. And we're going to cut this as well. Okay. And we're going to cut to here. All right. Here we are. And we got to move these little guys. All right. So we have bump. So this right here, making sure that our transitions match. So, I could have told her my new philosophy, bum ba da ba dum. Some philosophies are simple, man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear, leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime, mine take a minute. All right, so we're gonna cut right here, and we're not gonna do the dialogue. All right, and we're going to cut to, ooh, ha, ha. Okay, so we're going to mark this as we don't want this here. Boom. Okay, and we're going to go to here. Extend this bar actually down to here. So we're going to cut to here and mark this. So this is a traditional way of showing them. We're going to cut from here to here. Okay, and we're going to take this guy and we're going to move it. We're actually going to cover these in a minute. So we have ba-dum-gum. It's like a guarantee in the same key, right? My new philosophy, and things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. We're going to cut the dialogue because we don't need a dialogue when we are singing our audition song. Do. So getting used to this program. It's intéressant. Okay, so, and then we're gonna cut to, now life is free and easy. Okay, this music here. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not covering any notes. Make sure you don't cover that low note right there. Okay, so now life is free and easy, much more philosophy with my new philosophy, boom. So we're gonna do the short ending right here. So it's just gonna go straight into this edit right here. Okay, so now let's get rid of the music that we're not going to use. So I'm going to scroll back to the top. Okay, here we are. So this whole page we don't need. Okay, we're just going to take this page. Let's go to, I want to preview these thumbnails. Show sidebar. Okay, so you can see this page. I'm going to highlight it. Okay, see, I would highlight this. I'm going to highlight this page that we're not using, Command Delete. And I'm also going to get rid of this first page. Now we're starting at the top of the page, and so you want to make sure you have the title and the show at the top of the page. All right, so we have our start. Okay, wunderbar. And we have, okay, so now here we have some things that we need to edit. The music that we're not singing. So it's very clear. We're going to go up here to this drop-down menu, and we're going to grab a square. Look, and it's going to delete any of the music that we're not singing. Okay? So I'm going to drag it down, and ta-da! Now you don't see the music that is not being played. That way, no one needs to see what we're not singing. Okay, let's do that here now. Covering it up, covering it up. Okay. Ah. All right, so let's get these guys here. Lovely. All right, so we go. Scroll down. We're doing all this. This looks really good. And I'm going to put a box over this so you don't have to see that. You just drag it up. And there we go. Get it all nice and lined up. Let's put another box right here. So after a whole lot brighter. Beautiful. It's got to have a little hand to be able to move it. All right, so let's cover this up right here, this music that we're not singing. Let's actually not cover up the page number so that you know where you are. Okay, so look. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Now life is free and easy. Look how clean that is. Much more philosophy with my new philosophy. And we have our bunk, and there's our end. So let's cover up these spots that we're not using also. And it's all nice and pretty and everything. And I'm just going to bring this all the way down and add one more to right here. You want to just click on it to highlight it. And let's write end. So let's get this here, and we're going to say end. Click outside of it. Aha. Now I'm covering up a note right here, so we want to get that moved. Okay. Beautiful. All right. We have no key changes in this song. So let's scroll back and let's look at these puppies. Now, we have our 1.5-minute cut, and we start here. We sing through 2 times. So we have a repeat for 2 times through for our intro. And now we have boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, which completely matches the intro that we moved right here. Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Okay? Making sure that your transitions work seamlessly. Okay? All right. Everything looks good. We've cleaned up. And that's how, and we have an end, that's how you cut your sheet music. Now this is with a MacBook, and I'm using Preview. And if you want to get these little settings, the edit settings, like the markup toolbar, you click this little pen up here with the circle, and that brings up these tools. So we used this one for the marking of the brackets, which you want them to face inwards, so they're facing towards the music that you want to sing, okay? And then we used the text box for saying start and end. And we could even, we should even put in one for these cuts. So let's mark our cut. we're just going to say copy and paste another cut. So I can take this guy and put it here. Okay. And let's go up here and mark our other cut. So we're going to have our text box and say cut. All right. There you have it, folks. All right, the next thing you would want to do is to speak with an accompanist. Now, let's sing through it just to make sure. So G is our starting note. So we have bump, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bump, bump, bump. Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her my new philosophy. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear. Leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime, mine take a minute. And chord, it's like a guarantee. My new philosophy, and things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Now life is free and easy, much more philosophy with my new philosophy. Beautiful. We have our new cut and it's brilliant. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below if you're cutting a song and you need assistance.
Are you getting ready for a vocal audition? Well, I would like to help you. I've got a download in the description box below that helps you nail your next vocal audition with 13 tips. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications for every time I make a video and post it, just like this. Have a good one.